List 767 Oral Question Study Guide Fuel Systems.
Question 1. What calculates individual fuel tank quantity or indication? Indications are calculated by the fuel quantity processor. There is a separate calculation for the total fuel quantity indication, which is also displayed on the FMC. Question 2. What displays are on the fuel quantity indicator panel? Left, center, and right tank quantities, fuel temperature, and totalizer. Question 3. Fuel from the wingtip surge tanks is drained into which tank? The center tank. Question 4. Fuel for the APU is supplied by which tank? The left main tank. Question 5. What do boxes on the perf-init page indicate on the fuel quantity line? The FMCs are not receiving fuel quantity data. Question 6. Which pump is supplying fuel to the APU with the APU generator powering the airplane? The left forward boost pump. Question 7. With the engines running, when will the center pump pressure lights illuminate? When pump pressure is low or no usable fuel in the center tank with the center pumps on. Question 8. When will the fuel config light illuminate? When fuel is low in either main tank, less than 2,200 pounds, when main tanks differ by 2,000 pounds, plus or minus 500 pounds, when the center pump switches are off and 1,200 pounds or more is in the center tank. Question 9. When the fuel control switch is moved from cutoff to run, which fuel valves open? Bar valve and the engine valve. Question 10. Is it normal for the low pressure light to be extinguished on the left forward fuel pump during pre-flight? Yes, but only when the APU is operating. Question 11. Can the left forward fuel pump be switched off if it is supplying fuel to the APU on the ground with the APU running? No, the pump cannot be turned off. Question 12. How can you tell if the fuel pump switch is off? The bar and on will be out of view. Question 13. What is the position of the crossfeed valve with the bar out of view? The switch is off and the valve is closed. Question 14. What is the status of the main tank fuel pump with the bar and on in view but with a low pressure light on? It is turned on, but the output pressure is low. Question 15. When will the DC fuel boost pump start automatically? When the APU is started with battery power only. Question 16. Is it normal indication for the low pressure light to extinguish prior to APU start with no external power? Yes, the DC pump will start automatically when the APU start selector is moved to the start position. Question 17. What is the position of the crossfeed switch and valve with the bar visible and the valve light extinguished? The switch is on and the valve is open. Question 18. What is different about the center fuel tank and system on a 767 passenger configured aircraft? The 767-300P is equipped with a nitrogen generating system, NGS, a nitrogen enriched air distribution system, NEEDS, and a modified center fuel tank vent system, which requires no crew action to operate. Question 19. In which fuel tanks is fuel able to be jettisoned? The center tank only. What is the approximate rate of fuel jettison? 2,600 pounds per minute. Question 21. In-flight fuel tank temperature must be at least blank. 3 degrees above the freezing point for the fuel being used. Question 22. Where is the fuel temperature indication found? On the overhead fuel quantity indicator panel. Question 23. Where is the indicated fuel temperature taken from? The left main tank. That completes fuel system.